Hey folks, Stu from Evolution Unleashed. Today, we're going to take a look at Ideogram, a brand new text-to-image generator that claims to do text better than everyone else, great for brochures, flyers, logos. So we're going to go put it through its paces right now. So here's Ideogram. First thing I like to do is look at the settings, what interesting information. You can see you get 25 free prompts a day. Not sure how long that will last, but obviously they're a new AI. People are still learning about them. Let's have a look at their price. $7 a month for your basic. That'll give you 400 prompts plus 100 in the slow queue. So 500 total. And on this one, you'll get 1,000 prompts in the fast queue and unlimited in the short queue. And you're looking at monthly. So pretty on par. I mean, Midjourney's probably about $2 dearer. If you pay monthly, you'll pay a little more, but I think quite reasonable. And obviously you get the free 25 prompts in the slow queue. Good news is the slow queue is not that slow. Okay, so that's it for that. Now, a couple of things before we look at the prompt interface. Down here, you can see the latest images that are being generated. So 15 minutes ago, so you can see the public images, and as a free account, you'll only be able to make free ones, but there's some very cool images here. But what we're really curious to put it through its paces on, can it do text? You can follow your favorite designers. And then, of course, here are the top ones for today, for the week, for the month. Oops, should wait for that to load. And then all time, the most popular ever made. And the wonderful thing is, you can find one you like, and you can come down here, you can remix. You can't edit just yet. Remix will just put it up into the prompt interface. And then, of course, you can just copy the prompt, which is pretty cool. Now, what I want to show you is this cool feature they have. Now, this is already automatically built into DALL-E with ChatGPT, but they have Magic Prompt, and you have the option to turn it off. So you can put your own prompt, and it'll run exactly as you say. Or Magic Prompt, it'll take what it thinks you're trying to do, and it'll create a much more extensive prompt that will hopefully deliver better results. You have 3 aspect ratios this way for posters, square, and landscape, which is cool. So you can just select those. And then you can add any of these that you want. Is it a product? Is it architecture, cinematic, poster? These are just some ideas to help inspire you. But that's really it. Not really a lot. You can choose the model, but there is only the model 1 now. So no point using a different one. And then off you go. So I've already generated some images. Let's go see if it can do text. Now we'll start with just simple one-worders and we'll add complexity and we'll see how it handles it. Very interesting. So this is a coffee cup with the branding Covefi, because why not? No other text. Use a gritty blue collar style. So you give it a bit of context and then it generates these amazing images. So let's open that one, which I think is spectacular. And you can see there's my prompt. And look what it did. It took my prompt and it magic prompted it and put it like this, which I think is very, very cool. So got to give it a heads up or a thumbs up for that. Next one, a logo for a brand called Evolution Unleashed. Gee, that's my brand. We already have a logo. I just wanted to see what it's like for logo generation. So I gave it a bit of information. I left magic prompting on. I went with square for logo. And this is what it gave. That one's pretty cool. Spelling is still correct, and you can see the magic prompt, very, very detailed compared to the original. So it gives you 4 generations each time. Each is a slightly different version, which I think is really cool as well. Midjourney gives you 4. DALL-E used to, but not anymore. But as you can see, I think apart from the Unleashed being spelt wrong on this one, it's done a pretty good job. I don't even like that one anyway, so it's fine. Okay, moving along. Let's say we want a large decorative wooden sign saying welcome using the style Disney and Kawaii. I have a style guide that I'll drop in the description below that'll show you what these cool styles are. It's how you set your images apart from all the rubbish out there. Anyway, so you can see the magic prompt. And we had some spelling errors here when we changed, so it struggled with the style. Not the words, just the style. And then you can just click through them. Use the Disney logo. Don't tell Disney. Someone might get sued. Yeah, so 3 out of 4, no good. There you go. We got a beautiful one there though. Okay. And you can always retry. You can use the remix, which is use that and then add some, additional context. You can add image weight, and then you can add your own prompt up here. Nope, you need the editor with the paid and generate. And then it will regenerate, giving your original style that you gave it, and it'll base it on that style, and it will give you 4 more versions. Pretty cool. Now, if you had the editing function, you could add some additional context, but look at that. We actually got the spelling right the second time. That's correct, 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 correct. Pretty cool. And that's the slow generation. So, you're not waiting for a long time, folks. Okay, an alien invasion, saying arrival, make it playful. I'm just trying different text styles, and it's done a pretty good job again. And some cool little images. Don't think they're quite up to the level of DALL-E or Midjourney, but the fact that it can do text relatively accurately is pretty exciting for me. Okay, we'll use a comic book art style, create a picture of a puppy in a window with the sign puppies for sale, 16 by 9. And look at that, very cool. And then you can see the magic prompt. Oh, very, very cool image. And look, the text is bang on. And then you can just scroll through your other ones. That one's correct. Weird image though. I'm not sure if that's 2 dogs hiding behind there. 2 windows, it's repeated. Very unusual. And then another cool one. Okay, so as you can see, 2 out of 4 were pretty good. You can always retry and you can remix. So let's say I like this one, but there's something I don't like about it, or this one. You can just go to the remix, and let's reduce the image weight and regenerate it. Okay, so it'll only put about 10-20% weighting from that image, so we'll get 4 very different ones. Okay, but it will be the same puppy, hopefully, which you can see is pretty close. So look how fast that is. We got to wait, tells you how long you got to wait here. And now we've got puppies for sale. And look at that. Once again, on the regeneration, on the remix, we've got much better options. So that could be a cool little trick. Okay, now let's give it a challenge. A large red sale sign. We only want 3 words, 50% off. Sale, 50% off. We'll do it in a poster. I've selected poster because we want it to be a poster. And it struggled, didn't it? It really could not do these at all well. So we'll take one that we like. And this is what I love about Ideogram. Oh, well, I like that, but it's not quite right. And you can say, oh, I like this one. So again, with the editor, you can add a bit more, but just the remix. And let's say we want to keep the image weight quite high. So we'll increase the image weight. That's all. We'll regenerate. And now we'll get 4 more in the same style. And we'll see if our little theory about the text working better on the regen. And I would say 100% yes. Look at that. Perfect every time. Not a lot of difference between the 4, but very, very cool. So I like that. Now let's give it a real hard one. A brochure advertising a retro rave festival, location London Camping Ground. I don't know if that's a place. Date 15th of August 2024. Use a retro psychedelic. And please try and make it spell well. And as you can see, it did a lot of the words right, but it did a lot wrong. That's not too bad. So let's say we like one. I quite like this one. That's pretty close to being right. So we'll remix this one. We'll keep the image weight where it suggests, and we'll just generate again. And you can see you got to wait 15 seconds, and we'll see if we get a better generation second time around. And you'll just get 4 variations, and hopefully the spelling is bang on. Close. Got some weird words in there. That's better, but again, still not 100%. Still pretty cool. So that's all I wanted to show you. Quick glimpse inside Ideogram. Let me know if you've tried it, if you've got any tips and tricks. I mean, obviously you can copy other people's prompts, so it's going to be very easy to learn what works by being inspired by the community, which I think is a cool feature. Anyway, let us know your experience. Did the text work right? Have you got any tricks to make it better? And I'd love to see creations as well. That's it for today. See you in the next one. Peace.